morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever this happens to arrive in your reality of now. I've got staining and painting to do today. So I'm in my paint clothes. Once I get my clothes to stain to wear in public, they become my paint clothes. I do my resin and all the messy projects in the paint clothes. I can hear the chickens. The chickens get a certain type of cluck when they are laying an egg. They have become so sweet and docile. They'll run up right up to you and do pretty sit so you can pick them up and then cuddle with you. I found one, I have it from Alaska, which is less of a good behavior in Virginia, is I would keep my doors open, my windows open. We had screens because of mosquitoes, but for the most part, I would just leave the doors and windows open. Here, bugs move right in and flies come in and out, and I see why they have screens around the front porch and screens around the back porch, and you don't just leave your windows and doors open. I like having them open still, so I'm not broke of that habit. And yesterday, while I was doing my things, a chicken broke out of its coop, walked into my kitchen, and was standing up by the sink. Which, funny enough, was where I was keeping the eggs that had been collected. I was like, yep, that's your eggs. That's where you found them. I like the temperament of them. My daughter has developed the habit, my youngest, she's 13 now. She's developed the habit of after school going and sitting with the chickens. And she'll put on her headphones, listen to music, curl up in the corner, and the chickens sit in her lap and sit near her and give these like happy, welcoming clucks. It's become a really charming habit. And it's created very, very friendly chickens. So we're going to pull a card, and we're focusing on friendship, bonds that grow and support calm, creative, happy nature. Friends, they have your back, your loyalty. Friends have care and concern for your reality. Friends bring soup when you're sick. Friends pick up your kids and are glad to spend time with them. Friends that their presence makes your life more. Let's focus in on that kind of energy. All right. I'll move back so you can see the shuffling. All right. One card focusing on friendship, please. Yeah, I got projects outside that I get to go do. Okay, 3 cards pulled. Empowerment, 26, breaks down to an 8. Change, 12, breaks down to a 3. Soul time, 40, breaks down to a 4. Okay. Soul time. There are people that you resonate with deeply. I had someone who I've never met in person, yet as I watch what she does, I feel that I'd love to have her as a big or a little sister. I'd love to have her as a sibling. I enjoy listening to what she produces and how she speaks and the fun of her, and it feels like friend, family. I've never met the person, but I resonate with her, and you're my kind of people. soul tribe, soul family. They can be a completely different color, race, age, region than where you're located, but you resonate. You're like, I don't know, I know you. You're familiar. That kind of energy. When you resonate, agree with things, feel comrade? Alexa, explain the word comrade.
Here is an answer from an Alexa Answers contributor that I translated. A comrade is a person with whom someone is closely connected through common activities or interests.
Common activities and interest. You look across and you're like, you're my kind of people. All right, bottom of the deck, abundance, 8. Top of the deck is solar plexus, 3. I find that interesting. The empowerment broke down to 8, and change was also 3. I'll be holding 8, 8, 3, 3, and 8, 3, 8 in my mindscape, and 4s will be going around it. 8's oxygen. I believe the power of divinity to be in the air itself. Every breath we breathe, and the CO2 that we breathe out, that the plants and Mother Nature absorb, there is power in our breath. 3's in one aspect, it's a chakra system for me. Neon chakra system. When someone goes, can I pray for you? And you agree and you're like, yes. And then you feel them pray for you. By the precious blood of Jesus Christ. 3's, they stay solid, and they help change what's around them. 3's to me have a lot to do with the power of faith, when you can feel the realness of it. But that always comes to me as 3's. A lot of healers have 3's around them. 4, that is like a golden elixir kind of energy for me. It's like the memory in our vessel of self, the memory in your DNA and your water. So, solar plexus, 3, change, 3. I'm going to hold these two up for a moment just so you can have a visualization of it. The colors. And I'm going to put that around empowerment. Friendship. I have a very dear friend of mine. She is an Amazon warrior, and she always cares about my best interest. She's protective, and she moves and guards, moves away things not for me to deal with or be concerned with, and guards my energy. I always feel taken care of by her, and she doesn't have to actually do anything or say anything. I feel that way about her. I resonate because I know she cares and she takes care, and she cares about me and she takes care about me. Friends can be both brand new and people that you have known throughout the ages. There is ethereal cords that we're all connected. We all share space. From that area, I'm going to be tuning into. Higher self to self is the bonds that this is going to be strengthening. Friends are precious. The longest relationship I believe that you have, and when I say you, I also am including me. I believe the strongest bond you have is between higher self to self. Your higher self has guarded and guided you through all your realities of a lifetime in your now. Higher self, I think of a bit as God's right hand general. Like your higher self's wise beyond measure, aware and completely in alignment with divinity. Protecting, loving, caring, growing you. And that's part of our human experience that we're all in. Friends help bring the remembrance of that back. My Amazon princess around here, because I feel so protected, we met each other with our children practically already raised and has adults. But I have a belief pattern that our recent past life together, or one of the most recent past lives, whatever she did, she was protecting me. And I still feel that. She doesn't need it. She doesn't need to do it. She has no responsibility for it. It's a pattern habit before we ever said hello. And when we walked into each other's reality in this now, it carried over. Friends. Friendship, healing, nurturing, protective, kind bonds. Caring, resourceful. I'm listening to the power tools outside, and I'm also listening to the birds. I don't know if you can hear the power tools. Okay, feet on the floor. 8s, 3 8s. 8 8s, 3 3s will be held in my mental scape. And 4 will be around that. Give Gaia permission to cleanse your body. Focus on the bottoms of your feet. I'll be focusing on the crown, the third eye, and bringing those braids through the vessel to the feet. Niatu satariesha sukutreadro ponanania te satusha samaniete sekoyata yaniete to kopayatria satayana. Niasuya ta shasu sutokotopete dresa tresha satarero kwayata yania satresha sukutreya. Niasuya tariasa susukopayatria sasuya tarira moyatria satresha sumoniatria satusha satarira satapoyataria sanaya. Nuya sasha sataria satukuskuya. Nia taria sasha sapaya taria sasha sapuya tatia takushkuriata triasataya. Your presence is welcome. Nia sashuya taria sukuska taria sasha sukutoya satariataya nia sasha suetaya. Your presence is warmly welcomed. Kuya nia sasha suya taria sukuya taria sataria sasha sumuya taria sataria sataria patria sataria sakaria shananiateya. Nia susha sataria sataria trapoya taria sasha sataria sataria taria sumuya taya. And disperse. Felt lovely. Okay, random card. Oh, let me put it back to, well, I don't want to see it either. So, random card in reference to the light language. Coherence 13. And we will, 13 breaks down to a 4. also 338844. Take care. Be well.